your journey, your own journey, not someone else's journey, but finding your journey. When I feel like I am judging myself, I feel very hard and I judge myself very hard. When I get out of the shower, why does it have to have a big mirror there? I find that I am very beautiful in my face, but we judge our bodies, we judge who we are. And I find that that's very hard to not judge yourself.
When you was talking about finding your own way, I would like to mention that how many times I receive advice. Everyone wants to give me a tip or, an indication of how I need to parent. For example, they say that I need to use punishment or I need to use, I don't know, timeout, and were things that were not nice to me. And instead of give me these indications or advice, I wish they ask me, how do you feel? Or what do you think you can do to feel better? So I was trying to find my own journey, even if I receive all this advice.
We all think that we're inadequate because we do not have a book to learn how to be a parent. We have a lot of books out there, but they are not your own personal family book. And I used to feel like I was inadequate because I was 16 years old and I was kicked out of the house. I had to raise my baby on my own. Not only did I have to raise my baby on my own, but I chose to finish high school. So a lot of people used to make fun of me because I had a baby, I was kicked out of the house. But you know what? Both my children are entrepreneurs. And I did it by myself. So don't think that you're inadequate just because you're a new person or a new mom.
And also people is judging us. They always say that you are doing something wrong or could be different. And that hurts you so much because each of us have their own story and their own stress and their own challenges. And people have not much compassion about our own journey. And I remember, for example, when my kids were little, they were saying that why I was extended breastfeeding after the 6 months if I could give them a bottle and I could rest more, and why I wanted to do everything on my own because I was breastfeeding a little bit more than 6 months. They was judging me. I was feeling like they know what it was best for me without asking me how I feeling and why I was taking that decisions. And the same was when I was wearing my very young babies in the sling because I wanted to keep them close to me. And people was judging me like I need to put it in the stroller or keep it out of the car and keep it in the little basket that you put in the car. So there was so much judgment.
We all need to learn about ourselves. And like we are saying, people judge you, we judge ourselves, but you need to sit and you need to learn who you are. And there was one thing that I have an example is I got married and I knew that there was something wrong with that, and I didn't know who I was. I didn't know anything about myself. But after a couple of years, I learned that I'm gay and I feel great about saying this to you. I feel great about who I am. And I had to learn who I was. And who I am is I'm lesbian and been in a relationship for 13 years. Very happy relationship. So we got to learn ourselves. We got to learn.
And acceptance, right? I feel so many times that I was compared with other parents, or my kids were compare me with the other parents of their classmates, for example, that said everyone is letting the kids go to one place and I was not allowing my kids to go because I don't think it was a good place for them or a good time for them to see things there. So I was feeling like my kids were comparing me with other parents, and I sometimes feel like, oh no, your brother is doing that with their kids, or I was doing that with my kids when they were the age of your kids. I find my own way, trusting the relationship. And also, I was not using the same tools and I was not the same mom for one child to the other one. Like, I have three kids and children, and they are completely different. One is more sensitive, so I need to be more gentle. The other one is more risky and I need to hold them a little bit back. Or, they have different personalities. And I was not the same mom when I was 31 and become a mom. And I was not the same mother and the same woman when I was 39 and have my last child. So I have different experience, I have different ideas, and that's okay. That's completely okay. So find your own way is about be more confident and, as you said, love yourself and surround with people who can support your choices and respect what are you feeling and what do you think is the best in that moment for you and your children.
I have something to say. To wrap it up in a nutshell, is basically like Carolina said, we need to trust ourselves, we need to trust our decisions. But one thing we need to do is when we find that support system, we got to get the negative out of there. Okay. There's a lot of negative people that are going to tell you what to do and how to do it. If you find a lot of negative people, you might have to change your playground, playmates, or even play toys. Find other people. You need to surround yourself with positive people and get that negativity away from you.
Thank you.
Thank you.